Welcome to the Bren 30. This is Brenna.
And I'm Jamesel.
And it's a half hour of banter and buster.
Bluster. You'll get it right sometime, baby.
I thought I've been saying bluster.
No, you've been saying buster, like blockbuster every episode. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, you know what? We're going to talk about downtown. We just got back from downtown. We're going to talk about downtown experiences, not just all Las Vegas, it's downtown experiences other places too. But I know right now Marquette just got beat, and I ran into some people who are like Marquette fans, and I said that I'm hoping for your team because I like your coach Shaka and everything. And I know they're calling out my name right now. I know I've been like called every word in the book. We're talking Marquette, so you know what they're probably saying.
Yeah, we're randomly walking downtown, and he's like, "Hey, has Marquette started?" He was thinking it was later than it was, and he's like, "Oh, are they the late night game?" And they're like, "No, they're starting here in a few minutes." They lost.
So that's another downtown experience failure. But so we were getting to thinking and talking. Like, so you go to downtown Las Vegas, right? You'll see the what was it, like the nuns with their tits all out with the tassels. You'll get the dude with the Cupid guy who just got nothing up but the little like Speedo underwear and shit like that. You get the little black kids playing the drums. You get magic shows. You get people with makeup. You get people wearing costumes or wherever the case may be. But we're gonna talk about like some of the like crazy experiences or like most interesting experiences that you had downtown. But you know what? It's not all Vegas. So I'm going to start with Brent. I'm going to ask her, outside of Las Vegas, a different downtown and a different city, what did you experience? That's our first one.
And so I was in Miami, and
I'm going to Miami. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We had a couple interruptions in the show, but we're back. All right, so we're going to talk about Miami. All right, so what was your experience in Miami?
I was in Miami, and I was in one of the bathroom stalls, and it was like right before Trump was
in 2016.
Getting elected for president, where ISIS was going around. And all of a sudden, I'm sitting in the bathroom stall, and I hear a lady on the phone with her mom. "Hey, Mom, this might be the last time I talk to you. ISIS got a hold of me," and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I might die tonight. And I was just like, I'm sitting in the bathroom stall scared for my life because I didn't want ISIS to get a hold of me. And I'm like, oh my God, what do I do about this situation? Poor girl. I'm like, I'm just going to wait for her to get out of the bathroom before I leave this bathroom right now. And it was just like, I really just could not imagine the words I was hearing. And I was like, does she really feel like ISIS took over her life? And how would you feel about that situation? Like, would you take it seriously, or was the girl just on drugs and thought ISIS was taking over her life?
We are in Miami.
Exactly.
We don't have to take anything in Miami. But, man, so with that, I had a couple of things go through my head, but I think one of the most interesting was downtown Cabo. And the guy, like, I guess he just saw me as a black dude or whatever in drugs, and he was like nonstop. Like, he was like, brother man. He just kept following me. Brother man. Hey, man. Hey, don't you want this? Man, this is the best crack you can ever have. He just kept like pulling out shit. Or you want weed? You want weed? I was just kept walking like, no, dude, I don't do drugs, man. I'm good. I don't do any drugs. Oh, well, if you don't do weed, do you want some cocaine, bro? I got cocaine. just like he was at a menu. Like he had a menu and shit. And, all that shit was all for the same flour. And
pull up his menu.
it's like he's gonna have literally have a menu like full open and stuff. Be like, well, we're half off on mess today, but if you want a good shit, you want a 2 for $3. We get 2 for $3 shrimp sticks. I mean, I don't know. I was like trying to get away from the dude. Like, bro, I don't do drugs, man. I don't want your shit, man. And then
You're like, can you sell me a margarita?
And then he was like, man, you missed out the best time ever. And I was like, nah, you probably I missed out on dying tonight. That's what I fucking did. Is that fentanyl and shit. I missed out on that shit tonight. Just like. So with downtown, all right. So there, even with Vegas stuff, what's the craziest thing that you witnessed yourself? Like something that you saw actually happen? Like what the fuck? Like and what the fucked you?
With personally watching, I mean, we live in Vegas, so there's all that WTF all the time. But I mean, an ex-friend I had, she was crying to her boyfriend to me all night, and I took her keys from her that night to try to protect her. And all of a sudden, she randomly disappeared. And I had no idea what actually happened to her. So I got like cops involved because I knew I had her car keys. And I was like, okay, she didn't drive home. I didn't know if she got kidnapped. What actually happened? So I'm like getting the police involved. I didn't know what actually happened. And it was probably my biggest WTF moment in my life. She turned out to be safe and ended up taking an Uber home. But anyways.
Of all the stories you could come up with, that was really the only thing you come up with. All right. So I think the best one for me was in Atlanta. So me and my brother, we landed in Atlanta, and we were sitting. We went to basketball. I think it was football. Football was on. We wanted to watch the game. We went to a bar and stuff, and we were sitting around and having drinks and everything. Then we started looking around, and there was no chicks in the place. There was no girls to be around. And then the bathroom door was wide open, everything. We kept looking. And I said, hey, I think we're in the gay bar. But we had no clue, man. We had no idea, right? And he was like, yeah, man, I think we're at the gay bar. And you know what? We just kept on watching the game. It was like we're already here. We were talking about people already probably think we're a couple, just like everybody else. So we're just like, but yeah, that was a shocker, man. Then we just looked around because we've never been to Atlanta before. So and the first place we went to was a gay bar. We had no idea it was a gay bar. It was just like, it was like okay, all right. So what's something like strange, weird, creepy that you see downtown?
Well, I told you when I went to Chicago, and so it's like right before you take the tramway in Chicago, I had to go to the bathroom, and I'm sitting in the bathroom. Why do I always have the randomest crazy bathroom stories? But there's literally a girl screaming in the bathroom, I hate white people. I thought I was going to freaking die. I was like, what am I doing in Chicago right now? I need to run back into that airport right now and take the quickest flight back home to Las Vegas, because apparently Clearly, I do not belong here.
I would definitely underserved to say that the craziest experience we had downtown was me, Murph, Mark. We got the film doing an episode of Spank Wagon Radio, right? And it's probably like 5-10 minutes outside. It's like in the Arts District in Las Vegas, right? And so we go downtown and we're walking around, we're having drinks, talking shit, and it's a creature. I mean, it's a person, but it's a fucking creature. I'm telling you, it was the creepiest. And we all saw it, but it was so like traumatizing, blinding what we saw that we can never ever like redraw. You know, like in the movies how they had the kids go and redraw like the pictures of the creepy shit they saw. It was so all I saw was like black hair, eyes. It was like this tall. It had to be like 4'9", 4'8", 4'9", black hair, big old eyes, and it was like something out of a fucking horror movie. And to this day, like anytime we talk about the incident, we can't. It's like it, you know, like in it where everyone can't re-talk about it. Like the trauma of it. Yeah, the incident was so traumatizing that you can't even talk about it. That's what it was. I'm not shitting you. I don't know what it was, and it came out of nowhere. It was like, and it walked by us, and we all did it at the same time. We were all pointing at each other like, did you see what? But we can never describe what it was. We think it was human. We think it was a human being. I don't know. I don't know what we saw that night, man.
This is a weird. But on that note, too, I mean, so like, there's been like guys I've met at a bar where all of a sudden I'm seeing them all around town all the time. And one time I was out with my mom and I was like, Mom, I swear I met this guy at a bar one time and he is following us right now. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, he's seriously following us right now. I don't know what to do. And so we're like just dodging streets to try to get away from him just to like protect myself. I mean, Vegas is crazy.
No, the only thing I get about bars is being in the bar that I don't think I've ever been in, and I walk in, I get deja vu, like, and I look around like, shit, I've been here. Go to another bar. Yeah, I've been here. Go to another bar. Yeah, I've been here.
Literally, like, I met the dude at the strip one time, and I was downtown with my mom, and the dude's, like, legitly following us. And I was like, Mom, we need to speed it up faster. We're getting followed right now. We need to go.
All right, that's the end of topic 1. All right, then we're gonna move on to topic 2. But yeah, it's been interesting. So whatever you do, be careful going downtown. We'll be back. And welcome back to the JBrand 30. I'm going to try to concentrate more, look at the camera than the laptop. And I'm learning, ladies and gentlemen, it's our 6th episode. So you got to just give us forgiveness for that. And we're back with Brenna. And on the second segment, we're going to talk about shopping. We're going to do 5 rapid fire questions to each other about shopping and to see what the person says about it. So I've been told I have to start off. So question number 1. Kids in shopping cart until what age? What is the cutoff?
I mean, they see 6 and she still likes to be in the shopping cart.
What's the cutoff?
But I think
What's
it's
the cutoff?
much after 7 is
7? You gonna put the grown children around in the cart? 7? 7?
I mean, once she turns 7, she's cut off. I don't even like pushing her in a shopping cart now.
Yeah, because you can't. You're physically incapable of pushing her in a car.
Half my weight at this point.
You guys are both like half. All right, but anyway, okay. So, all right. So you think 7 is the cutoff age? No later, no earlier.
I think, yeah.
No, the moment that V was old enough that I pushed her in the cart, sit her on the side, a little drop down, and she kicked me in the balls with a solid kick. Y'all, those are one of the last days of having the kid in the cart. Now V could probably push me in the cart these days, but it is what it is.
She probably could. Me, her, and Macy, I'll show you.
So she'll put you and Macy together in the car. You know what? Next time we go shopping, we're gonna put you in the car with Macy and see if we can push you around the store. I bet she could.
Oh God. Okay. So, what would be your favorite mall in Las Vegas?
Favorite mall?
So, there's the outlet malls, there's the bougie fashion show mall, and all those downtown Summerlin, Town Square.
Favorite mall would still be the Meadows Mall because I met a lot of friends and stuff through the Meadows Mall, and when I go to the Meadows Mall, it's a good exercise. I used to go there and exercise and stuff to do my walk there, upstairs, back down, or whatever. But then when we were there last time and they had a shut down, active shooter situation and shit, that was probably one of the last times. But you know what? That's where I got your beautiful ring from the Meadows Mall. So you know what? Hey, y'all can judge whatever. It was a good jewelry store.
And I got his ring from there too.
Morgan's Jewelers. Ooh, shout out. Y'all better give us a discount next time for this shit. That's not gonna happen, but hey, we can try, right? Maybe someone see our show down the line in a couple of years and be like, we're gonna give him a discount from Morgan's Jewelers. Morgan's Jewelers do have some good stuff. And they got some good cleaning policies and repairs. So number 2, are you a person that judges a long line by the people in it? Like you think that they're not going to be able to pay, or they're going to be the ones that's going to have to put half their shit back if they can't pay for it, or the amount of stuff in people's carts?
I would say I'm pretty judgy on that situation because...
And judgy in what case? More of the people, or more how much they have in the cart?
It's because I hate shopping in general. So normally when I go out shopping, I'm going out for one specific item. And if the line is long, I'm just annoyed and starting to question myself.
Still not answering the question.
Line.
People or items in people's cars? Which was the biggest deter for you? Which one would make you try to go to another line or find something?
Items in people's cart. So if there's 5 people ahead of me,
so you'll see those ratchet bitch to be like, oh shit, she ain't gonna be able to pay for that shit, so I'm gonna go.
I mean, if you're in the store, there's usually only 1 or 2 lines open now. So you're kind of stuck with the same people either way, which line you go to.
All right, I'll give you that. I'll give you that card. I'll give you that escape. All right. So number 3.
Hey.
No, it's you. I'm sorry. You know me. I just like talking too much. So.
Would you prefer Marshalls or Ross?
I don't know. I'm more of a Marshalls person. I would say, for me and Marshalls, I would prefer. I'm a Marshall person because I like Marshall having the other extra stuff, like clothes shopping and everything. I really don't do much as Marshall. I'll go in and get the random shit that they have in the back because they usually have good random shit compared to Ross. But I think Ross is more of a closed, dedicated place that I rarely go, not unless I need something specific, like picking out your wedding shoes. Something like that.
Can I throw over the underwear story we had this morning?
For where?
The boxers.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, go ahead. Whatever. I'll get it.
Okay, so Jamesel has beat up boxers for like 20 years. I've bought him new boxers over the years, and he refuses to wear them. And I was like sitting there looking at the holes in his boxers today, and I was like, you know what? I get it though, because
It's
you
comfortable. Yes.
And I'm like, it's hard for you to break in the new boxers, but one day you're going to need to break in new boxers. You can't be having the same ones for 20 years.
They're good quality. I mean, and that's the whole thing. They're so stressed out from when I do my Oprah, when I gain weight, lose weight, gain weight. It's perfect because they get looser, and when I lose weight, they're still tightened up. When I go, they're all good.
New ones.
Maybe one day, one day I'll do it. That's funny though. It's not all holy hole, ladies and gentlemen. Just mostly my socks, and Brenda maybe get rid of a lot of those too. So
I have gotten rid of a lot of his holy socks.
Hey man, the Lord was talking to me through those socks. What can I say? All right. Let's say where were we at? We go shopping cart. Oh, are you a person that will buy cold stuff even though you're not? You don't think you're gonna be home for a while, or will you just not buy cold stuff and be like, I can't buy this because it's cold?
Like as far as groceries?
Yes.
Yeah, if I know I'm not going to be home for a while, I wouldn't buy it, especially if it's going bad. I mean, frozen stuff is different, but like fruit, if I'm not going to be home, why would I buy fruits that are just going to go bad?
I was like, shit, you know what? I should go get eaten. All right, that's good to know, though. All right, what's yours?
Would you prefer to go shopping with a guy or a female?
Most I prefer to go shopping for myself by myself.
I know you do. You're like, I don't want anybody with me.
I know my time and guidelines and everything like that, but shopping with a guy, I would say this: it would take for to go shopping with a girl or a guy. I would probably prefer a girl because I can make more jokes that way. Or some of my friends, they think that we're couples, like me and my friend Ariel and shit. So I'll be like yelling shit over the owl, like, hey, we're on the EBT. Hey, work up. We need to get those food stamps going. Hey, where the grapes at? Why you didn't give me my grape? Where the watermelon? You know, but we're not a couple, but we can yell that she gets so embarrassed. She gets so embarrassed by that shit. You can't do that shit with a guy, you know. But with guys, guys, we just pretty much do the like a checklist, like going shopping with my friend Anthony. It was like fish around, yeah. Okay. Do we got the tackle for the bait? Yeah, we got the tackle. We got the bait. Yeah, okay. You know, it's just like we talk like men. You know what I'm saying? Like check it out.
You can like just
the joke around, mingle and shit. Yeah. All right. So number 4, are you a shopping parking lot voyeur? Do you watch people in the shop when you go park in the parking lot? Do you just go and watch people and what they're doing and shit like that for a while before you go into the store? Or do you just go park in, go turn off the?
For me to go shopping, it takes a lot anyway. So I'm like in, out, let's go.
All right.
That's funny because that was a similar question to mine. But are you the better shopper than me? But I know you're a shopper.
I'm a better shopper than most. I know. I go in when I go shop people. I go in with a mission. It's like, all right, I go in. I know what I want to get, how I'm gonna get it, and the boundaries of what the shit is. And that's mostly I do it. I go in and I'm not a big person that scan and go. I'm not a scan and go person. I'm not like curbside pickup. I just go in the place, see what I want. I'm old school. It's like I just like seeing what I want, touching this shit. You know, you gotta slap the watermelon. You got the feel. You know, you gotta get the bananas to be like, oh banana. You know, you gotta get the. I gotta roll the piece down my shoulder and see if I can catch it. Oh, it's a good peach. I'm not that bad, but yeah, no, I don't know. I'm old school. I like to, when I go shopping, I like to go shopping. I like to touch it, you know. All right, so then my last one. Do you ignore? There's a double part of this one. Because one is obvious and the other one is the one I really want to know. I want to put you on the spot. Do you ignore beggars and Girl Scouts? Do you make like you don't hear the Girl Scouts asking you to get cookies? Do you ignore them?
No, I'm usually pretty kind and just say, oh no, sorry, not right now, or something. Like, I usually just don't.
So you acknowledge the Girl Scouts. You just don't walk by like you don't hear what they say.
I acknowledge.
You don't sneak around. You don't see the Girl Scouts table to go to the other side of the store to go out so you don't get trapped around. Nothing like that.
What was the other one?
Beggars are people who's begging for money and stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. I just.
Do you engage though? So you do engage. So you engage with both. So you just don't walk out and make it like you don't hear what they're saying.
I mean, sometimes if I'm really just annoyed with the day and don't like Girl Scout people's, I will listen to and be like, oh no, sorry. Beggars, I'll say no if I have the time. Otherwise, I just ignore them. Depends on the day. If I'm in a bad mood, they're not getting my time or day. If I'm in an okay mood, then I'll say, oh, sorry, no, I don't have cash on me.
Okay. That's the last one.
If I were to pick a color outfit for you, what would it be?
Pick a color outfit for me? Shirt wise, pants wise, shirt wise?
Just a color.
Are you asking in the way of what I think you would buy or what I would prefer you to buy?
Both. What do you think I would choose, and what do you think?
I mean, if you want to go buy me something, most likely it's going to be a dark color because you know I don't wear lighter colors that much. I think you would play it safe and give me something that's of a darker shade. Well, what I buy you? I don't know. I buy you everything because I bought half your fucking wardrobe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today's show.
Thank you for tuning in.
I really have bought your fucking half your wardrobe. So, but anyway, we're gonna say goodnight and
what's mine is yours, honey.
Yeah, okay, then. Death and taxes, ladies and gentlemen. Death and taxes. You guys have a good night.
Love y'all.
Ooh, I'm blowing kisses now.